All right then, this is the one that I promised I'd do. That'd be a belter, hopefully. This is episode 9 of History Boys Cracking Reads, and to cap this one off for this week or whenever I get back on with the Cracking Reads series, this is like a sinister crime mystery kind of thing without trying to spoil much of it. Based in the Lake District, kind of Cumbria way, Derwent Water. If there's any viewers out there that live up there or near there, have been or are familiar with travelling up there, feel free to go into specifics about the area and stuff like that because I always wanted to kind of go up that way. I mean, I've been to Cumbria, but it was the coach trip with some other kids, and I didn't really enjoy it. Kind of compelled to go. Um, but yeah, without giving too much away, it's basically a woman who's kind of she's keeping an eye on a strange neighbour who's moved from somewhere else, who owns a bakery in the village where where a neighbour lives, and um near Derwent Water. And there's some unsettling stuff, unsettling, um, depressive teenager stuff that has happened with this girl as well. And the mysterious neighbour seems to kind of know how to handle the situation or that kind of stuff. And then there's flicked back and forth between a basically a troubled teenage lad, um, who you know maybe connected to the upset girl who um she first we see of her in this book, or hear of her, read of her, whatever, is that she comes into bakery, brought in by a mum and a grandmum, and she's upset to say the least. Uh, then there's some stuff where um, certain people in the village don't like the presence of the new neighbour, and there's possibly people that might have found out who she is or followed her there, that kind of thing. But I mean, I haven't finished reading it yet, so maybe it's a bit bizarre, silly, whatever, both to leave a review of the book. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I mean, it gets more sinister as it goes along, but there's also like good physical description stuff, which as a budding author myself, not to sound like Brian Griffin from Family Guy, obviously, but take that what you will. I like to try and visualize describe as much as I can in detail of the kind of what TV tropes calls scenery porn. Yeah, porn's a rude word, but that's kind of what it is. It's the showing off of a beautiful area and details of an area, and whether it be mostly it's through visual, but you can, if you've got enough a vivid enough mind, you can and you've seen things similar, or you've been to a place described in a book, then you can see it in your mind's eye. Basically, you can imagine the scenery, and yeah, not really much else to say about about episode 9 of History Boys Cracking Reads. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night there. and I look forward to views, any comments you might have about the book, any reviews, that kind of stuff. I just, in general, I thought I'd get back on with this series because, well, it's something to do, and it's a playlist I've been kind of I put on the on the metaphorical bookshelf, as it were. So yeah, so before I witter on and too much and all that kind of stuff, I'm just gonna sign off right here, right now, and so I will.